their music. I have been so excited in working with this group. I feel like, as with all of us and everything, the last 3 years have been different. And I don't think their middle school experience has been quite what we wish it could have been. And yet the music I gave them was pretty difficult. Some of it is very challenging. And I have loved listening to them learn this set of music. I have to tell you a really quick story because it really touched my heart, and I know it will mean a lot to you as well. But I have a friend who is a former professor from Otterbein. At one point in her younger years, she was the head of the music ed department there. I actually took some classes from her when I was working on my master's degree. She's now subbing, she's retired and doing a little subbing for some extra money. And she picked up 2 of my positions in the last month. I've been out a few times dealing with some knee issues and going to some doctors and whatnot. But she, this past time I was out, she left me a note, and the students said she said the same thing to them. To one of the classes, she said, "You guys just about made me cry when you sang that song." And this is a woman who has worked with kids for her whole life. She told me privately, she said they sounded like a high school group singing there. And I agree with that, and I was just excited that she recognized that, and I wanted to share that with you. I really encourage you, as your students go into high school, to encourage them to keep going on with music, because we have a lot of talent in our 8th grade choir. This evening you're going to hear a variety of music. We have a spiritual, we have an American folk song, we have several songs from musicals, an inspirational song, we have some soul music, we have a song that's in an entirely different language from beginning to end with choreography, which they love. So a lot of variety here you're going to be hearing tonight. A lot of solos. I hold auditions every year for solos and always have more students audition than I have solos to give, which is a good problem and a bad problem because then you have to make choices. So much talent. You're going to hear a lot of wonderful soloists this evening. We also have 2 students who asked me to work with them privately on something they were working on, either for an audition or for something that they were applying for. And I did work with them privately on songs, and I asked them if they would share those songs tonight as well. So in your program, hopefully you have a yellow program. They're right outside the door, so if you don't have one. And this is the order of our songs this evening. I'll do a little talking here and there, but hopefully not too much. Elijah Rock is our first song. It's a spiritual, beautiful spiritual. Right after that, Micah Carnes, who is one of the students I worked with on something he was preparing, will be singing Poor Wayfaring Stranger. Those are our first 2 pieces for you this evening. I hope you enjoy.
He hurricane anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, toil, nor danger in that fair land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields lie just before me. That fair land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a wayfaring stranger. I'm just a going over home.
Amazing. Wow. Amazing. It's a middle school.
One of my favorite things to do pre-COVID was to make a trip to New York City to see a musical. I love New York City and I love the musicals, love Broadway. And one of my favorite musicals I've ever seen in New York was Les Miserables. The way they did it, the staging, the music, the storyline is beautiful. In fact, in class next week, actually starting this week, we're going to be watching that movie together in the 8th grade choir. They originally asked me if we would do a medley of songs from Hamilton, and I said, you know, I have this medley from Les Mis. I'd really like to do that. They're such good sports. They weren't familiar with it. I could tell it wasn't their first choice originally. But once we got into the music a little bit, I think they kind of understood why I wanted to do this with them. There are several solos throughout this medley. If you would please wait until the very last song is over, which is called God on High, to applaud for any of our soloists. You're going to want to clap for them right away, I know, but then you won't hear the start of the next soloist. So please hold your applause. When it's over, I will call all of them back down and we can recognize them at that time. This is the Les Mis medley.
no song and song, no wine and tasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hopes apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. You slept the summer by my side. You filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. Are tiny floors for me to sleep. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
My disability to additional ability, right? Get smoother camera moves now.
Okay, well, one of the things I like to do with 8th grade is to have them sing songs separately in parts. So in a few minutes, the baritones will come up and sing a fun song for you. But right now, our sopranos and our altos will be singing a beautiful inspirational song that is most definitely a high school level essay, soprano alto arrangement, and this is called Hope is the Breath of Music. song is called My Girl, made famous by The Temptations. And this will be sung just by our baritones. We have 2 soloists in this one as well. Again, if you can hold your applause and clap for them after the song is completely over. After this song, Ava Marie Hedrick, one of our altos, will be singing a song that she prepared for an audition, and it is called If Only You Would Listen, from the musical School of Rock.
I turned puddled inside. All the things I should have said, I just kept trying to hide. And I thought nobody could, but you understood. I needed to share, and only you would listen. Hope someone would care, and only you would listen. You raised my voice up, told me not to fear. I learned to lie because you're here. I learned to lie because you're here.
Stand back up. Come on. Our final song of the evening that we will be sharing with you is called Bonse Abba, and I think the best way to explain it is just to read to you what it says in the front of the cover here. In July of 2009, along with a group of students and teachers from Fort Worth Academy of Fine Arts, I had the tremendous opportunity to teach at a fine arts camp for a group of students from a school in Lusaka, Zambia, Africa. One of the songs of welcome the students sang to us was Bonse Abba. This is a festive, celebratory song, which loosely translated means all who sing in the Spirit have the right to be called children of God. It soon became one of our favorite opening songs for the duration of our time in Africa. And this was written by a man named Victor C. Johnson, who is an arranger, choral music arranger, that I really use a lot of his stuff. I think it's very good for middle school students. And he came back from that experience and he took that song that he learned while traveling in Zambia, Africa, and made it into a choral arrangement with choreography. So we are going to share with you this song. We literally have been working on this song since 6th grade. We started it in 6th grade, no concert because of COVID. We tried it again in 7th grade, no concert because of COVID. So we should be really good at this song. This is Bonse Abba, our final song of the evening.
get one?
They're pretty incredible, aren't they? Yeah. I know. I think that I have the best job in the school, honestly. That we get to make music and I don't know. Sorry, but it's not often I get very emotional at a concert. But I have really enjoyed these children, and I'm so proud of them. And I know I'm going to hear of them doing wonderful things in high school. And I challenge you to keep encouraging them to keep going with their music because they are very talented. Thank you for sharing them with me. Thank you for encouraging them to be a part of the music program. And thank you for coming out and sitting through our concert tonight. We really appreciate it. Have a great evening and a great summer. Thank you.
Which school? Oh,